right. Hi, good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening. I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking. How was your day?
It was great. Yeah, I've enjoyed a lot because right now I'm in Vrindavan, so I'm playing
Oh,
Holi here.
oh, that's really fun. That's really,
Yes.
really nice. So, any plans for the weekend?
No, right now I'm in place where there is no requirement of weekend. Everything is.
Oh, every day is a chill day. That's good to know.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, Maria, I will be taking the session today. Okay. So,
Okay.
Mahindra, I would like to ask you, have you gone through today's session's document?
Yes. Yeah, I've gone through.
All right. So, do you want to discuss that or do you want to discuss something else?
I can discuss given topic, or if any unexpected topic will come, so we'll talk on that.
Of course. Okay. So today's topic was about unexpected challenges, right? And a situation was provided to you. So the situation is that last month, early in the morning, you hear the doorbell ring. It is the police. You're arrested without explanation. Okay. So this is the situation. So there are questions based on this situation. And the first question for you is, what will your first reaction be? How would you feel?
First of all, I would like to know that why they have arrested me, and
Mhm.
what is the reason behind that. So I'll try to ask them that why they're trying to arresting me unnecessarily. If I haven't done anything, then I can ask them.
Right, right. Okay, yes, of course. I'm sure that everybody would have a similar reaction to yours. And who would you call for help?
First of all, I will ask with myself that what I have done like this, that police is arresting me unnecessarily. If I have done any kind of mistake, then I'll be
Hmm.
aware about that.
Right, right, right. Yes, but who would you like to call? So, what if they are not responding to your questions and you need to ask for a backup, for a person to help you out? Who would you call for help?
I would like to call my friend.
You would like to call your friend and any particular friend?
Yes, my close one who knows me better. They can give me kind of like support.
All right, yes, of course. And what will you say to the police? So, apart from asking questions, what will you say to the police?
First of all, if they will arrest me, so they would be the kind of like why they are arresting me. They will get to know if I will not be victim. So I'll try to find that I haven't done anything. Then if they will manage, then they will release me. Otherwise, they will catch me.
Of course, of course. And how will you prove your innocence? Do you know any way that you can prove your innocence?
Innocence.
Right. So, if you have to prove to them that you haven't done anything, how would you do that?
First of all, I will ask to them that why they are arresting me. Then I will get to know that the kind of like whatever whatever reason for they are arresting me. First of all, I will ask to them that after getting to know about that particular thing, that why they are arresting me, then I will ask them that I haven't done anything related to that, and if something would be someone have done something for that, then I will uh, let them know about that.
Right, right, of course. And do you believe in bribing the police? Would you ever bribe your way out of a situation like this?
No, no, I haven't tried
No,
for them.
but would you? Would you if a situation like this?
No, no, no,
No?
no, no.
All right. So you seem to be a very law-abiding citizen. That's a good thing.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And okay, so talking about something general, do you think that corruption is sometimes okay?
No.
You have never thought of it like that, of course. And okay, so turns out the police have caught the wrong person. They apologize to you and release you. Now, this is the end of the situation, right? So they realize that, oh, we've caught the wrong person. How will you react to this now?
I will say to them that please try to find the right person, whoever made the mistake. Then after
Hmm.
try to test somebody. Otherwise, unless who hasn't make any kind of mistake and you are trying to catch them, so
Hmm.
unnecessarily if you are not well aware that like someone who like was not in that particular thing, or he hasn't make any kind of mistake for something. So yeah, I'll say to them that first try to catch the right person and get to know that he has make mistake or not. Then uh, try to find a victim.
I see. Would you not be angry?
No, I wouldn't be, because I laughed that time. Unnecessarily, they are catching me and try to make a victim.
All right. So you would be happy that you are finally being released and you will be
Yes.
relieved.
I
All
will be
right.
happy because of that.
But what if instead of you, it was your friend who was in this situation? Then what would your reaction be?
The reaction, first of all, I will do the same thing, whatever I have done. If he will inform me, then I will got to know. Otherwise, he will handle the whole situation. So,
All right. Would you ever be angry on your friend's behalf? Have you ever gotten angry on your friend's behalf?
sometimes,
Sorry?
if yes, sometime, ma'am, sometime.
Sometimes. All right. Could you maybe tell me a little about the situation when you have gotten angry on somebody else's behalf?
Yes, sometimes such kind of like problems create with friends, because they never listen us. They try to say that you are like this, you are like this. So we say that use your mind sometimes and don't do unnecessary work. So
Of course. And do you have a lot of friends?
yes, lots of people.
All right. So do you consider yourself an extrovert?
Sometimes extrovert, sometimes introvert, because in it is completely depend on situation, in which kind of situation I am. So because of
And in what kind of situations are you an extrovert?
sometimes I started feeling like whenever I'm in like gathering, so it's very difficult for me to muster some courage sometimes. But I don't know why. If like I am right now in kind of place where a lot of crowd is here, so I'm not feeling any kind of problem. Like I used to enjoy a lot, but because we are humans, so sometimes we feel that like in crowded place and where are a lot of people, so we started feeling like it is good to be silent.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like that. Otherwise I used to, when I thought that let's chill, do dance, so no problem. Sometimes it used
All
to
right.
happen.
Oh, so mostly in gatherings, you are an extrovert and you would talk to anyone. But if it's getting too noisy or anything, then you would like to stay with yourself in silence.
Yeah, ma'am. So have you ever visited Vrindavan during
No, I
Holi time?
haven't. No, I sadly have never visited Vrindavan.
But you should visit.
Absolutely, absolutely. There are a lot of places that I need to visit, and that is also on my list.
Okay, okay.
And
So which part of India you are from, ma'am?
I'm from Delhi. And what
I'm from
about you?
I'm from Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh. All right. Okay, that is great. Have you ever visited Delhi?
Yeah, once I visited Delhi.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay, so Mahendra, we're almost at the end of our session. I have a few suggestions for you. So should I go ahead and give that?
Yeah, yeah, why not? Absolutely.
All right. Okay. So first of all, I would like to start with some positives. You seem to be a very charming person. You answered all the questions very enthusiastically and with a lot of energy and zeal, which is always nice. You know, it really helps the other person engage with you in a conversation. So I was getting a lot of positive vibes while you were conversing, and you elaborated on your point. So that is a really good thing. So good job there. And A few grammatical mistakes that I noticed here and there, Mahendra, was that the usage of will in all your sentences. So there's a very slight difference here between will and would. Okay, so will we usually use for things which we know are going to happen. Right. So if
Mhm.
I know that I am going to Mumbai on Monday, then I will say I will go to Mumbai on Monday. Right. But when there is a possibility, there is a chance, then usually we use would. So you noticed right now we were talking about something imaginary, something that
Mhm.
could happen, hasn't happened. So instead of using will, we will use would, because here we are talking about things which we might do. Some, not something which we will do, which is completely the truth, right? Which is something that is absolutely going to happen. So this is
Okay.
something that you can take a note of, the difference between will and would. So if you want to talk
Mhm.
about something where there is a possibility in the future, where it might happen, then would is preferred. So, for example, it would rain. It would rain. It's sort of like might. Okay. So
Okay.
you mentioned that I will ask to them, right? So here to is not required. You can just say I would ask them, right? Instead of using will, you can use would. I would ask them, right?
Okay.
Um, Another sentence that you mentioned was, Mahendra, when they are trying arresting me. So here, do you notice, Mahendra, trying and arresting both are in
Yes.
present
I
continuous, right?
yes.
We will only use the first verb in present continuous, and the next verb will be in the base form. So we will say why they are trying to arrest me. So a to is
Okay.
missing here, right? Or you can just say why they are arresting me, right? So when we use two verbs in one sentence itself, only one of the verb will be in present continuous. The next one will be
Okay.
normally used. Okay, so why they are trying to arrest me, or why they arrested me. Okay, so something like that. Okay. Another sentence that I noticed, Mahendra, was who hasn't make any kind of mistake. So here with hasn't, we can use made, who hasn't made any kind of mistake. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, one more sentence I would like to mention is they never listen us. Here again, to is missing. So one thing that I have noticed in your speech, Mahendra, is the to missing, right? So that's a connector
Okay.
word. We need to use it in order to make our sentences complete. So do keep in mind the usage of to, right? They don't listen to us, right?
Okay.
I don't want to do this. Okay, so to needs to be there in all the places, right? So those were a few things that I noticed. Apart from that, you're doing really well and you elaborated on all your points. So that is wonderful, right? So that's all from my end. Do you have any questions for me? Anything you want to add?
Yes. Also, you have suggested me that I can do something for improvement. So, what would that be, ma'am?
Something for your improvement. So, first of all, speak as much as you can, right? Another thing that I would suggest is recording yourself. So, maybe you could pick out a topic in a day which you are interested in and try to talk about it in length, right? And record yourself. It might be a little strange when you do it the first few times, but while speaking, a lot of times we don't realize the mistakes that we are making. It's only when we listen back to it that we realize that, oh, I made this mistake. So you also get the recordings for these sessions, right? If you ever go through the recordings, you might notice the mistakes that you are making yourself without anyone else pointing it out. So recording yourself while speaking and hearing it back gives us a certain perspective that where am I going wrong, right? So apart from these sessions, I would suggest that you can maybe record yourself and speak on a topic that you like so that you have a lot to talk about, right? Or you can ask yourself some simple questions that how was my day? Then you can describe your day, right? So something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
anything else?
No, no, nothing. Yeah, it's been
No?
like you have suggested me a lot of things, so I need to implement them.
Yes, I hope that these suggestions were helpful and I hope that you had a good session. I had a lovely session with you. And
Uh,
yeah, all the best for all your future sessions as well.
okay.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.